stinky, or it's just best to play baseball. Let me go back to this chat. My man, Angry Black Man, bro, tell me the soccer facility on the west side, the south side of Chicago, brothers choose those sports. No. Yes, I'm not saying that it's accessible, but the reason I'm saying, okay, let me tell you why I'm saying that, Angry Black Man. The reason I'm saying we need to get into the beauty in soccer. The reason I'm saying soccer, because the beauty in soccer is the exact same beauty in basketball. Me and you can go outside and mess around with soccer. We can get good at soccer. All you need is a field, and you can set up a fictitious goal, just like most of us are setting up milk crates and rims off basketballs and stuff like that. You could do the exact same in soccer. It is the poor man's game. I've actually looked into creating my own soccer league, and that's another reason I'm saying it, not because I want to get rich off of it, but I've looked into it. To play soccer, you need a ball, shin guards, shorts, and a t-shirt. A ball, shin guards, shorts, and a t-shirt. To play basketball, you need a ball and nothing else. That's it. That's what I'm saying. It is the poor man's game worldwide. So why our poor ass don't need to get? That's why our poor ass need to get into it. It opens your horizons so you can be exposed to more than just this Americanized nonsense. For one, for two, it's a dude. As I was watching the World Cup this summer, it's an 18-year-old dude who signed a $250 million contract. 18, 1-8, not 2 decades old. 18 years old, $250 million. That's why I'm saying, Angry Black Man. See, I think we are such in the mentality. See, that's part of the trap, Angry Black Man. We get so caught up in facilities and this and that and the third. I'm quite sure you did not hone your skills as a basketball player and a part-time football player in a facility. You were out on the courts and everything. You was killing people. You probably kept coming down to the city of Chicago, coming down to Oz Park on the north side, or at Foster Beach, or at Margate across the street from Foster Beach, where you was going out to Hayes Drive and so forth and so on, going out west or what have you. That's what basketball. That's why we dope at basketball, because we traveling around, going from hood to hood, hooping. And if we put that same energy into soccer, say, hey man, we dominate whatever we do. Serena Williams, Tiger Woods, the NBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball. So why not do the soccer thing? Because now you get international exposure, and then your horizons will be broad. Then we'll stop making broad sweeping statements like, man, we the only people that do this. Because then you'll realize that everybody's screwed up. And on the reason you think we are exclusively screwed up is because you are in the midst of the problem, and you don't have, we don't look outside. When you're in the middle of a problem, you don't want to look down the street and go, well, what about him? You don't do that when stuff going good and you hate it. But we're not natural haters, so that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Angry Black Man. My man G Money said we need to make the games exciting. We used to make baseball exciting. Remember? Oh yeah, the St. Louis Cardinals in the '80s, Vince Coleman, Willie McGee. You forgot about Terry Pendleton, man. Forgot about Terry Pendleton. Let's not forget Lonnie Skate Smith, man. Lonnie Smith. Freak game against St. Louis, but yeah, we ain't gonna go into that. But yeah. G Money right on point. Everything we touch turn to gold. Hey man, everything we touch turn to gold. Remember, hey, if y'all don't know this, here's another fun fact. They are defunding athletic programs and even gym in schools coast to coast. What does that mean? If you are underfunding athletic programs and you make it an AAU eccentric and club centric, that means you're forcing a portion of the culture out of it. And why they are doing this, that's why people like Angry Black Man, that's why people like myself, G Money Joiner, Mo Cheese, Key C, so forth, so Mocha, the greatest, everybody who listening, that's why we need to start banding together, blow each other up, and just like Jelani and Mo, and they doing these things for these toy drives, we can also do it for athletic and academic drives. And then we can put butts in them seats in the HBCUs, and then we don't have to get no kickbacks. When we put millions and millions into them HBCUs, and they kick it back millions and millions to urban athletic programs, and then bam! Self-sufficient, who needs y'all, sucks to be y'all, KMA. That's all I'm saying. You right, bro, about the exposure to the kids in the hood. See, Zeke, Wade, Wade, Rose, Jabari, they all gravitated towards basketball. Because it's easy. You don't need, you need a secondary part to play baseball. Rough Buff in the building. Thanks for joining me, brother. Thank you for celebrating my 3-year anniversary. Rough Buff in the building. We don't need those tournaments because back in the day, just about every hood in Chicago had a tournament. I'm just gonna go on a limb. Anderson had a summer tournament outside on the bricks. That's what I'm saying. The Rucker, the Drew League, that's hood shit. So we can take control of our own destiny. While you can, it's just like hip hop. While you defunding everything, go ahead, defund it. Knock yourself out. And we're gonna take over from another aspect. So, while we keep saying, let's play ball and figure out how they can help us and they can, no, don't help me. Don't help me do nothing. Help me get the hell away from me. That's what you do. Keep kicking me in my ass. So ass kicking is the mother of innovation. A lot of people say necessity, but lack thereof. There was no white guy that invented the cotton gin. No white dude invented that because he didn't need to make it easier on him. You do that. Dustpans and washing machines. Those were our jobs. The stop sign, because you knew white folks would run your ass over. Hey, man, I need to get something to slow these hungry. That's what I got to do. So, ass kicking is the mother of invention. Not necessity. Because, because they don't need the help. We were the help. We were the. I'm shocked at some point you don't see pictures of folks riding around on bruh's backs. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And with that being said, let me transition into my Supreme Court. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I do a Supreme Court. Top 9 people at something in sports. These are my top 9. I'm going to start at 9. I'm going to give y'all, and this was the Supreme Court. The reason I do 9 is the Supreme Court pretty much rules the land. And if you rule the land, you decide what's going on, then that's the Supreme Court. And then we talk about that. We're going to talk about two guards and the last game versus LeBron James and Dwayne Wade made me think about it, so I'm going into my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fun fact. Y'all know I always do fun facts. Check this out. Tell some to bring you a new mic for Christmas. Oh wow, Rough Buck bust me in the face. Hey man, you know how I go. You know how I go. Damn, Mocha came back. Hey. I'm working on it. You know what, Rough Buff? I think I'm gonna do that this weekend, man. I'm Santa Claus. I got a beard. I'm kind of heavy, I'm Santa. But the number 9 dude on my list is one of my. You know what? He not one of. He is my all-time favorite 2 guard in the history of the league. I know I'm from Chicago, and Michael Jordan should be that guy, and Mike is the man, and all that. Mike is the man. But Mocha use your draft key money. Wow, y'all stay swinging hard out here, man. Mike is the man, but Ray Allen is my all-time favorite 2 guard in the league. It's easy to say, hey, Mike is my favorite, but I'm not talking about greatest. I'm talking about my favorite. But in regards to how I see it, he is the number 9 2 guard of all time. Ray Allen, early in his career, he was Rough Buff. Brought Mike off the blue line. Oh damn, y'all cold blooded, man. I see y'all angry black man joining the fight. Man, I ain't even bring my ice. I thought y'all was gonna be nice this week. But Ray Allen is the number 9 shooting guard of all time. You ask your boy. Early in his career, he was extremely athletic. He was doing his thing. He was getting it in. Fun fact: Ray Allen, first 2 points ever scored in the NBA was a crossover of one Michael Jordan for a N1. Ray Allen. Number 8 guy in NBA history of all time. Ray number 9, yeah. Wait till you hear the rest of the list, then you see why. Ray my number 1, but he number 9 on this list in regards to my opinion. Number 8 is Earl the Pearl Monroe. I got to give it up to the Pearl. He was dominant. He was off the dribble. He had the thigh jumper. He curtailed his game in his prime to fit into a championship situation. He fit in with a crew that he was knocking back. I personally think the fact that he fit into that Nick thing cut down on some of his Hall of Fame statistics. But had he just continued to be a Washington Bullet, not a Wizard, he wasn't a Wizard. He was a Bullet. He was a Wizard on the court, but he was a wizard on the. He was a Wizard on the court and the bullet on the jersey. So he is my number 8. Number 7, and this will be the last one until we go into it, the top 9 at 9, so to speak, the Skywalker, David Thompson. David Thompson is one of the more overrated, overlooked 2 guards in the history of the league, man. David, it was nothing on the basketball court that the Skywalker, David Thompson, couldn't do. He is everybody's favorite shooting guard's idol. Listen to that. When Michael Jordan, you are Michael Jordan's idol. Bam, there it is. If H-Rock puts James Naismith on the Supreme Court, I'm done. Wow. No way. In the words of Rob Parker, no way, no how. No way, no how. But that's how I'm going to start my list off. Ray Allen, the Pearl, and the Skywalker. People don't even think about the Skywalker. I understand a freak accident, him slipping down the stairs and blowing out his knee at Studio 50, 57 or 54, whatever it was in New York City back when everybody was getting high and kicking it. People overlook the Skywalker. He dueled it out with Dr. J in the first ever national championship. He's one of the few dudes who won an NCAA championship during that John Wooden run. I mean, David Thompson was the man, and his career was cut short by drugs as well as a injury that we didn't have the medical ability to heal him with. So the Skywalker is the number 7 dude. Now back to current day sports. I'm gonna skip this last story because this is the Sit Your Ass Down story. Shout out to Mocha for giving me the Sit Your Ass Down award that I did for that. But I'm gonna skip over that. But I'm gonna go. It's two nominations. I'm gonna skip over that one too. Now we are looking. We saw this week the Golden State Warriors. They got their hats handed to them this week by an undermanned Toronto Raptors team. The question I have for you guys is this: out of Golden State Warriors, are we looking at the formula? Even though, to be honest, again, Joe from Houston, he can affirm this. I gave this recipe on how to beat them 3 years ago, and LeBron them did it, and nobody else has tried to do it. But has the league unlocked the secret to beating the Golden State Warriors, or is that just another game that was lost, so forth and so on, and we shouldn't think about it anymore? Me personally, I do believe if properly coached, the Golden State Warriors, even with all that firepower, can be beat. The reason I say that is this: when you watch that game, the Toronto Raptors, you can't anticipate the Golden State Warriors missing more threes than you on any night. You can't. But one of the things that Toronto Raptors did that night, as well as the Cleveland Cavaliers did a few years ago, was this. They made the Golden State Warriors, who have very few explosive off-the-dribble players, if any, they made them drive to the hole again, play defense on them. They would not allow them to shoot those wide open threes. And if you can beat me off the dribble, that saps. Angry Black Man, being a former basketball player, he understands if you move the ball like they do and play defense and make them beat you off the dribble versus taking wide open threes, they are just as beatable as anybody else. By the end of the night, their shots were not falling because their legs were fatigued because the Toronto Raptors, and 3 years ago the Cleveland Cavaliers made them move their feet. They don't move their feet well and shoot off the dribble. I'm sorry. And the thing is, it's something that I never understood. Seeing how Steph Curry does not have a lot of explosiveness going to the basket, why do people stop when he fakes going to the hole? Why not allow him to? Because he's not fast enough to beat you to the rim, and he's not explosive enough to elevate above you. So why not just let him drive to the rim and have him rim protected, knock it out the sky? And that's what the Toronto Raptors did. So have we seen the secret to the ooze and nobody wants to execute that? Or was that just happenstance? That's the question I have. And another question is, can the Lakers cook that cake? Because if that's the recipe to beat them, can the Lakers do it? Because as we see, the Western Conference is not, even though there's a ton of parity in the Western Conference, there's not a ton of dominance. Now everybody thought, oh man, they got Kevin Durant back. They got Kevin Durant is healthy.